Hello, beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your October General Tarot Guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome, thank you for being here, and welcome to my new office space. I have moved house, and thank you all so much for your lovely well wishes for my move. It all went lovely, and I am in, and I am very happy here. So, all right, my lovely people, this is good for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching, and is for October. Alrighty, okay, let me bring this camera in so you can see me getting the cards. So we're going to pull some oracle first, then we're going to add in the tarot, finish off with an angel card. I've got a new tarot deck courtesy of my beautiful daughter who bought them for me for my birthday, so I'm going to be using them today as well. All right, Taurus, what do we have for Taurus, please, for October? Okay, so they're giving me the words release. You are being released from that which held you back, which was in the way, which was holding you stuck. A sigh of relief is what I'm getting for you. All right, my lovelies. Okay, we have community, imagine, and soulmates. Do we want another one? No, we want an animal oracle. Okie dokie. Let's put them there. If I can pick them up. I think I put them a little bit far away from me. All right. Might have to move a few bits while we figure it out. Okay, this is the animal oracle. And all the cards I use are linked in the description box, along with a link to my website if you want to book in with me, want to come to Circle, one of my events, whatever you want. All right. Okay. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. Do you want anything else? No, they're saying that's enough. Okay. All righty. So let's have a look at this. Community. All right. This is all about your tribe. Do we have a lovely community going on? Do you have friends and support or family? Is there a strong community around you? If there hasn't been, this is one of the energies that wants to be released. Any blocks to community, finding your tribe. Any blocks to I can't be bothered. Any blocks to it's too cold or it's too wet or I'm just comfy here. That kind of energy is there for as long as it needs to be there. But this is a kind of release that's coming up now, Taurus, all right? So we are aligning, that's the word, lining up with I'm ready for my tribe, people that get me, understand me. People that understand my thinking or my beliefs, right? Because we can have some wonderful friends that don't necessarily understand perhaps our spiritual side or our intuitive side or the way that we try to manifest. Lots of friends don't necessarily understand that. And so it can leave a bit of a gap, a bit of a hole. This is what they're telling me. So it's lovely to be able to connect with a spiritual tribe if you don't have that around you, or a social tribe if you don't have a social life. You know, we are... All right, they're saying not always, for some of you, more fulfilled, more enriched when we have a bit of a social life going on. Just to be able to meet somebody for a coffee or go for a walk can mean the world. So let's have a look at that. We'll find out more with the tarot. Now, we've got imagine. So what we imagine, what we get into in our imagination, in our head, in our energy, this is what then we want to bring forward. So we're imagining, what does that tribe feel like, right? What does it look like? Don't worry about that so much, but what does it feel like? What does it feel like for me? Because as you get into the feelings, then you start to manifest and create it, okay? Right, so we are imagining. Now we have soulmates. This is lovely. Now this can be romantic, of course it can, but it doesn't have to be romantic. You know, a good friend can be a soulmate, and soulmates can come in at any time in our life, no matter how young or old we are or in between. A new soulmate can come in the form of a new friend. So be open to that as well, all right? And Mouse Spirit says tend to the small things. Number 40, which I am drawn to, okay, which fours are all about foundations, home and security, and just feeling good in that core foundation. So we're being asked to look at the small things. Sometimes we get a card here in the animal cards that look at the big things, never mind the small things, look at the bigger picture. This is saying, right, never mind the big picture at the moment, let's look at the small things. And this is linking in with that intuitive message I had for you at the beginning of release. So it might be something really that you might judge to be insignificant and small, tiny thing that is bugging you or getting in the way, that can be released now. All right, look at those small things. Very often we focus on the big things, you know. Oh, I need to heal that wound from, you know, the big stuff. This is look at the little stuff. All right, now we'll find out some more. Let's put the tarot onto it. Let's bring the camera down and get some more information. Alrighty, well, we've got to go up a little bit, they're saying, okay, because there's going to be quite a lot coming out apparently. All right, so they want me to use this new deck. It's called the Moon and Stars Tarot. Okay, so this is my first time using it. The cards feel nice, as they always do when they're new. They're very slidey when they're new. All right, let's see what we have here. I haven't got these linked yet on my list of cards, but they're called the Moon and Stars Tarot by, who is this by? Jane Wallace, okay? All righty, let's go. We want that one that's poking out. All right, we got the Nine of Cups. Ooh, happy days, fulfillment. All right, we have the Star, inspiration. We've got the Tower under the soulmates, a transformation. And we've got the Eight of Swords. All right. So, don't want to stop there. Yeah, they're saying stop there. Let's talk about these for a moment. Okay. So under the community, the Nine of Cups. I'm liking these cards, actually. All right. So we know that the Nine of Cups is a happy card, right? It's when we feel overjoyed. It's a wish fulfilled. It's a dream coming true. It's something we really want. Fulfillment is the word with the card, and I completely agree with that. The Nine of Cups is when we feel enriched and fulfilled and content. So there is this fulfillment here with the community, with that tribe, that it will bring you more fulfillment and enrichment if you align with and imagine whether, you know, that's a social group or a spiritual group or, you know, meditation group or a walking group, whatever it is, imagining it, because the star underneath it with the Nine of Cups is saying this can really enrich your life in so many ways. The star, this inspiration, this wishes, dreams, aspirations wanting to come in. And it's also a very balancing, healing card. You know, she's pouring the water out of these jugs here. It's alchemy. It's bringing things together. We're imagining it and it's bringing things together. So a strong energy. They're just saying for some of you, this is about work. Okay, so some of you may well be starting a new job with a new tribe, right? Your colleagues, and really feeling that, you know, this is so good for me. I'm loving it here. I'm loving these people. I feel connected. I feel part of the team, and that makes me feel really good. Okay, now under the soulmate card, we've got the Tower. So Tower is transformation. It is sudden change, sweeping change, not necessarily in a negative way. It can just come out of the blue. And under the soulmate card, this can talk about a new love coming in and just kind of, whoa, where did that come from? And just suddenly I met somebody and wow, this is a person for me. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my being. It can be very sudden. Now, interestingly, when I did Capricorn's reading, there was a lot of energy in there about new love as well. And you know me, I'm assuming you know me. You might be new, you might not know me, but I don't do love readings. If love shows up in the cards, we will talk about it, but I never ever just do a love reading. So there is love present here for those of you open to a new love. Now, those of you coupled up and also with friendships, okay, there can be a sudden change and transformation here around that. And it's linking in with the mouse spirit, which is look at the detail, look at the small stuff. All right, because under Mouse Spirit we've got the Eight of Swords, which is feeling stuck, and it's a little bit about, as it says here, anxiety. You know, I want this to shift, I want it to change. You know, I'm not liking this. Now, for some of you, this can be around your partnership or your friendship, or indeed a member of your family. Because sometimes, often actually, our family members are part of our soul tribe. Not all of them, but some of them you may have had many lifetimes with before. So we're being asked to look at the small stuff, the nitty gritty, because it may be that for some of you, there's some little niggly bits going on with a friend or a partner or a family member that you've just been kind of brushing to one side. But now, because particularly as we come into October, we've got that big full moon in Aries on the 29th of September. And this is closing out. This is bringing to light. This is bringing stuff up to the surface. So it may be that you realize that, particularly in early October, that your friend, partner, continually does this little thing that gets under your skin. And all of a sudden, you're going to deal with it. You're going to say, do you know what? I really don't like it when you do that. Can you not do that? And although that may cause you some anxiety, like, oh God, you know, what are they going to say? What are they going to do? How are they going to respond? We're going to try and ignore that, all right? You're not responsible for what they think or do. You're not responsible for the outcome for them. You're responsible for the outcome for you and what you say and do. So there is an energy here around potentially a friend, a soulmate, all right, where you are looking at the detail and you're saying that transformation, something needs to change here. We can't keep doing that. It's not okay. All right, so let's find out some more. We're going with the Tower Dreams, which is my usual go-to. Love this deck. Okay, then we're going to clarify with another couple of tarot decks and find out some more. And I want to go into any obstacles in the way, which is something I don't normally do, but I feel drawn to do that. Okay, here we go. Tell me some more about this situation. Well, there's the Eight of Swords again. So we've got this out twice now. Knight of Swords, Faith, that's the Hierophant, and the Five of Wands. So there's a bit of an argument about this. Okay. Do you know what? We don't like arguments. I hate them. I hate confrontation, and I don't honestly know anybody who enjoys confrontation, but sometimes we need it. I know it's horrible, it's yucky, I don't want to do it, I don't want to fall out with anybody, all of that stuff. But if we don't confront things that are getting under our skin, then we start to lose respect for ourselves, for the other person. We start to build resentment, and it all goes there. So even though the confrontation is uncomfortable, it's more uncomfortable to do and say nothing. So you've been a little bit stuck, all right? This community card with the Nine of Cups, we've got the Eight of Swords underneath that. Oh, now you tell me. All right. Okay, no, we haven't got the Eight of Swords underneath that. They're saying they want the Knight of Swords under there, all right? There is some stuck energy. Both of these are linked with this kind of group, all right? So don't get too concerned about it. The Knight of Swords is communication, taking action, talking, and it's sudden, it's fast, all right? So we have been stuck with the whole thing about tribe, and this can also link in with a soulmate, all right? If you've been feeling stuck, this is the time to unstuck. Now see the way that this is tying in with the intuitive message I got at the beginning, which was all about this energy for October is about releasing and rebalancing. And so it's coming to light and it's coming up, and you are in this transformation energy to shift things, to get out of being stuck. We got stuck twice, and this is where we want to see the Tower. All right, now I know lots of you don't like the Tower. I'm okay with it, but then I'm a Scorpio rising, so you know, transformation is me and the name of the game. But for those of you, Taurus, you don't like transformation, I like things to be stable, I like things to just be secure, then yeah, that's got you a bit stuck. We've got two stuck cards, so the Tower is going to help you unstick, which is really good. Okay, so we're unsticking from a situation that you has not been serving you. Okay, so this is where we need to trust and have the faith. The faith card in this deck, this is Tarot Dreams, is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is about marriage, it's long-term commitments, it's long-term connections, and there is a shift. But we don't have to be throwing the baby out with the bathwater. We don't have to end a friendship or end a partnership. We can just be transforming it, changing it, tweaking it, all right? Because we're growing all the time. So, we need to embrace this change and growth that we do have, all right, Taurus? Okay. So, trusting that if this marriage, friendship, relationship, connection with a family member is meant to stay in my life, we're going to work this out. If it's not meant to stay in my life, then I am releasing it and letting it go. All right. And it's some of you are going to go one way, some of you are going to go the other way. But there is a bit of an argument to be had. And so, I don't focus on the negative. You know me, I always find the positive in everything. But there is a bit of an argument here. See, as soon as I say but, it's like, but, all right. But it's going to be worth it. You're going to speak up. You're looking at the detail where you felt stuck and you are speaking up, and there might be a bit of an argument about it, but it's going to be worth it. So let's find out some more. All right. Let's go to the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Tell me some more about this situation for my Taurus, please. Let's find out some more. Okay, so we got the Three of Wands. This is to grow you, expand you, shift you, all right? Because we got that stuck energy and we want to unstick it and grow. We've got it with the Nine of Cups and the Star. So this is saying this is very positive growth. We don't have to grow through discomfort and pain. We can grow through joy and inspiration. Absolutely, okay? You may get that aha moment and go, do you know what? That feels really good to say that or do that, all right? Because this is meant to be. I want this one as well. Six of Coins. So I want you to look at giving and receiving, which is the Six of Coins. It's being able to receive more, whether that's appreciation, respect, time, care, that you are stepping into this energy of saying, have we got an equal give and take here? If I look at this particular friendship or relationship, is it always me doing the giving? Is it always me doing the forgiving? Is it always me doing the caring? And actually the other person is just take, because that needs to transform, that needs to shift and change, so that we can be in the energy of receiving, give and take, all right? That's a healthy, balanced relationship. And sometimes we do a lot of giving and the person receives, but then we receive a lot and they do a lot of giving. Balance, all right? Let's find out some more. Tell me more for my Taurus, please. We've got the Lovers. So the Lovers with the soulmate, this is a decision, but this is also relevant to relationships, romantic relationships. We are in this transforming energy. If you have felt stuck with your partner, now this might be a boyfriend or girlfriend and you've been dating forever and it's not moving forward, it's stuck, it's time to look at the small detail. All right, is this ever going to change? Am I waiting for the 12th of never? Am I wasting my time? You're looking at it and you are bringing it out to the surface. If this is a truly committed, long-term, meant to be soulmate relationship, we're going to work this out. If it isn't, it wants to fall away because I don't want to waste my time. Yes. Now, I'm talking about romantic partnership here. Doesn't have to be. This can be, as I said, a family member. This can be a working relationship, a colleague, a friend, but it wants to shift and transform. All right. Let's find out some more. Okay, Death. Yeah, we're going to end this situation that has been a struggle, that has been going on too long. It's been toxic, it's been restrictive. We've got the Devil, the Nine of Wands with Death. Now this is a lovely combination. It looks a bit negative, but it's not. All of us will get into situations where we feel stuck. And the Eight of Swords twice with the Devil, we are stuck. We are in a holding pattern where you may be saying to yourself, there's nothing I can do about that. I am completely trapped. This is what I have to put up with. And that's what you're going to align with, and then you will be stuck. So what I want to do is kind of transform it, look at it upside down, and align with there is always a way out, there is always a way through, there is always a resolution. I am aligning with the answers that I need, and then you'll find that the answers come. All right? Okay, so this energy that's stuck wants to end. So everything's tying in with, I could have just talked to you for 20 seconds at the beginning. Release, okay? It wants to end because it's been too much of a struggle. That Nine of Wands, that battle-weary soldier, that God, this is hard work. And it shouldn't be. We're in an energy here now. We're moving through this transformation in 2023 where life wants to move more smoothly, more easily, more peacefully, rather than life being a struggle. So the old energy that certainly my parents had and their parents had was life's a struggle. We are moving into life flows for me, with me, life supports me, and then we move into a very different energy. So the Devil, I want you to look at the small things where you may feel stuck or trapped. This might be within your health, your way of eating, habits, addictions. You may be addicted to a relationship, but it's not necessarily healthy for you. So there is a fight, a battle to free yourself, but there will be a reward from this. They're just showing me Saturn will reward the strength and determination and courage that you show. All right, now where do we want to go now? Okay, I want to look at any obstacles, and then we're going to look at what we can do to free ourselves from obstacles. What are the obstacles facing my Taurus in October? Queen of Swords, Justice, and the Tower. All right, see, it all makes absolute sense. So the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Truth. So my obstacle is, can I speak up? Can I say what I really feel? Can I share my truth? That's the obstacle, right? But when I do, the obstacle here is also justice, balance. I don't know how to get the balance. I don't know how to get this relationship to work and be balanced, or this job, or whatever it is for you. So the obstacle is there about speaking your truth, about bringing everything into balance, and also the Tower, which we've got twice now. So the obstacle is, I don't want the Tower. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to go la, 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 and I'm not listening. Of course, that's tempting. We put off, don't we? All right. We will procrastinate. I'll deal with that next time. It's not the right time. Right. So we can see the obstacles. So how do we overcome the obstacles? Let's go to the Lenormand deck. This is a lot longer than Capricorn's reading. They're going to be cross with me. Okay. How can we overcome the obstacles? Please show me the overcoming the obstacles. There we go. We have the Sun, we have the Woman, and we have the Garden. Okay, so all right, the Sun. This is how we overcome the stuck energy. Okay. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck. It's, you've got to believe this is worth it. You get into that energy of this is going to make things better. That will motivate you. That will drive you. That will help you. If you get into this is going to make things worse, of course you're going to avoid it. Get into the Sun energy. This is going to make things better. The Woman is somebody around you who can help you. This might be a dear friend. This might be a mum or a grandmum. This can be a mentor type energy, all right? This energy of the Woman is, she's wise, all right? This is somebody who will give you honest advice, and that will help you to open up and transform. The Park here is very much about opening things up. It's also a card of community. Okay, so long since I've used the Lenormand deck, I can't quite remember the actual name of this card, but I know the energy in it. All right, yes, thank you. All right, so it's all about This is in a parkland, and this is all these flowers growing in this beautiful greenhouse. Okay, the doors are open so it can get the air, it's getting the light, and what we've got here around the steps in the park is a big, huge, enormous park where there would be events, where there would be public going on, going to the theatre, going to a festival, going out, doing stuff. This is very connected with being around people, which we've got here as well. Okay, so we are opening it all up. We are trusting that we are moving through the transformation. We've got the Eight of Swords twice, which is I'm stuck with the devil, very stuck. And then we've got the Tower twice with death, which is we are ending that which is stuck. This is the month to do it. I don't feel this is going to take you all month. I feel that this is probably the first 2 weeks, 10 days. So looking at that, staying positive, recognizing what your blocks might be. Like, oh, I'm scared to speak up. All right, we can dread it. And so if we get into oh my God, it's going to be awful, they're going to be really upset, then that's what you're aligning with. Instead, say, I've got to say what I've got to say. And if we've got to have an argument about it, so be it. We're going to move through this out the other side, and it's either going to bring us closer together and end the stuck stuff, or we're going to go separate ways. And either way, we're ending the stuck stuff. So that's where you're at. Okay, let's finish off with an angel card. Angel message, please, for my Taurus. There we go. Receptivity. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got energy, which I will take as well. So receptivity, be open to receive. Be open to receive help, guidance, support, strength, whatever it is you need. It is on its way to you, and it's on the Six of Coins, which is also a card of receiving. So being open to receive, aligning with that, imagining that everything you need is on its way to you and is active. All right, that you have the energy that you need, and that is divine light and love and strength pouring down and over you, ready for you to go do what you need to go do, Taurus. All right. So, Taurus, that is what I have for you, my beautiful people. Thank you so much for being here, spending time with me on my channel. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful October. I'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.